Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Corral Memorial Stadium, where your Jesuit Tigers host Berkeley Prep here tonight in a regular season matchup. Jesuit Tigers have 3 wins and a draw on the season. They're coming off a win over Carrollwood Day in the Champions League Match Day 2 on Tuesday, where they won 3-0. Your starting lineups tonight, starting with Berkeley Prep, it's going to be Chamar Hamilton in goal, followed by Harris Rankin, Harrison Rainey, Chris Tunisia, and Finn Cuddy in the defense. Midfielders are Ben Larguier, Chris Shajanzi, Matthew Carroll. And your attacking wingers are Ali Tarhini, Carson Judd, and their striker being Gavin Robertson. As for your Jesuit Tigers, only a couple changes from the Tuesday Champions League match. Gavin Garlick is in goal once again. Brady Nessler is your right back, followed by Caden Plummer coming in. Nick Smith being the second center back. And Evan Yockey or Michael Jackalow will be that left back. In the midfield, it's going to be Luke DeGenova, Keegan Clamp, and possibly Jackalow. And your wingers remain the same with Dante Searls, Dutch Ivoroni, and Patrick Wiley coming in to the striker position. It's just a few moments away here from getting underway as your Jesuit Tigers look to keep the momentum going here that they've had at the start of the season, as we are officially underway at Corral Memorial Stadium. Once again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. As it is going to be Evan Yockey at left back for the Tigers. So here's Brady Nessler, Dante Searls. Searls getting a goal on Tuesday against Carrollwood. Cleared out. And ultimately going to be a Tigers throw here. So once again, the Tigers looked good on Tuesday evening. Opening minutes was a slow start for the Tigers, and Carrollwood Day had an early opportunity, just couldn't cash in. Came back to bite them because the Tigers came alive, especially at the start of the second half, with Patrick Wiley opening up the scoring. Evan Yockey scored as well in that game. Here's an opportunity now. Here's Dante Searls. Dante Searls crossing it, trying to find Patrick Wiley there, just unable to. Still bouncing around. Berkeley Prep trying to get rid of it here. Falls back only to Evan Yockey now. Here's Patrick Wiley. Wiley crossing it in, and Dante Searls. While it took an entire half for the Tigers to score on Tuesday, it only takes minutes here tonight. As your Jesuit Tigers score first, Dante Searls picking up where he left off on Tuesday evening. Patrick Wiley with the assist, a great cross from him, and Dante Searls putting the Tigers up early here 1-0 over Berkeley Prep. Just the start the Tigers were looking for here tonight. As for Berkeley Prep, it's quite the opposite. Brady Nessler would take this throw in now for the Tigers. Still Nessler. Out to Smith. Smith to Yockey now. One back by Keegan Clamp. Wiley trying to give it back, unable to. Once again, Berkeley Prep tried to clear. Fell back to Yockey, and now here's Plummer. Plummer to Nessler. Nessler trying to find Clamp there, just unable to. Collected there by Hamilton. So not the start that Berkeley Prep, the Buccaneers, were looking to have. Lost a lot of seniors last year, a lot of leadership on that side, so it'll be interesting to see how the Buccaneers respond. They're getting down so early here in this match. Fantastic moves by Dante Searls. He wins the Tigers a throw-in. So once again, that connection between Wiley and Searls, we saw it on Tuesday evening for the viewers that tuned in. We already saw it just 2 minutes into the game tonight. That's exactly what you're looking for if you're Coach Sims and this Jesuit Tigers team. Here's Yaki now. Over to Jackalow. Jackalow trying to switch the field to Searls. Searls may be in here. Good clearance there. That was quite the clearance by Finn Cuddy. Finn Cuddy's going to have a lot of work on his hands tonight. Dante Searls, such a pacey winger, it's going to be difficult. Try to contain him. He's already given a goal up on that side in these opening minutes, so it'll be interesting to see how they handle this set piece now. Set piece of the far post, bounces around. Nick Smith got piece on it there, just unable to. Dante Searls was coming in as well. So it'll be a goal kick for the Buccaneers. Hamilton will take it. Dante Searls winning back possession for the Tigers. Here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni with an opportunity. Good shot on frame there, collected by Hamilton. In these opening minutes, just absolute domination in terms of possession, shots on goal, and obviously the scoreline from the Tigers compared to how the Buccaneers have handled these opening minutes. And now foul committed by the Buccaneers. It's hard to see who the number was. It was against Ivoroni. So it'll be a two-man wall here for the Buccaneers. It looks like Keegan Clamp and Dutch Ivoroni will be the ones on this free kick here. Everybody on the far post besides DeGenova, Yaki, and Nessler. Here's an opportunity falling to the back post. DeGenova now. Still DeGenova. Passing it back out to Dante Searls. Searls trying to reconnect here with DeGenova. DeGenova now. Out to Smith. Clamp. Wiley trying to keep it in. I believe he did. He has. He's looking for a pass here. Passes it off to Jackalow. Here's DeGenova. DeGenova trying to find Yaki. Here's Yaki now. This is Clamp. Clamp crossing it into Dante Searls. Still an opportunity, and it falls for Patrick Wiley. And there's that connection between Wiley and Searls. Results in the second goal in the opening 10 minutes of this match. And the dream start for the Tigers. As for the Buccaneers, haven't even connected 3 passes consecutively yet. A nightmare scenario for Berkeley Prep. And now, once again, with losing all those seniors, where is the leadership going to come from to pull themselves out of this hole on the road? Jesuit's so dominant at home when they play here at Corral Memorial Stadium. Already being up 2 goals. Could get worse for Berkeley Prep. They're trying to get an opportunity now. Number 7 here with an opportunity. That's Carson Judd. Defended well there by Brady Nessler to not allow a shot on net. This is the kind of response the Buccaneers are going to need if they want to remain in this game. Interesting formation here on this corner set piece for the Buccaneers. A lot of guys spread out pretty wide here. Ultimately going all the way to the far post. Looks like Jackalow would be the one to clear it out. He is. So it'll be a throw-in for the Buccaneers. Interesting design play there from Berkeley Prep in terms of that set piece. Ultimately headed out there by Nick Smith. And now Evan Yaki's trying to create counterattack opportunity. He's going to win a throw-in here. So we are officially 10 minutes into this first half where Tigers have pounced early on the Buccaneers. Opening up the scoring was Dante Searls. Cross assisted by Patrick Wiley. Dante Searls appreciated that assist so much he returned the favor. The second goal, Patrick Wiley getting the goal, and Dante Searls has an opportunity now here. My goodness, Berkeley Prep taking a sigh of relief there. Dante Searls had the opportunity there. He had Ivoroni and Wiley, just a little bit too much pace on that pass. Spills out of bounds on the other side. Right now, the way Berkeley Prep is playing, when they're in possession, I understand trying to spread the field, trying to get as wide as possible. But right now, the way that Jesuit is pressing them in their own defensive third, you're not going to be able to play out of your own back with those kind of opportunities. They have to create those triangular passes. Right now, we're not seeing that from the Buccaneers. But here's Caden Plummer now. Goes all the way back to Gavin Garlick. Gavin Garlick looking to get his second consecutive clean sheet in a row. Here's Plummer now. Plummer trying to switch the field, trying to find Yaki there. Berkeley Prep back in possession now. Here's Judd. Judd losing possession to Dante Searls. Dante Searls has Ivoroni and Wiley. Here is Patrick Wiley now. Losing out possession there. Brady Nessler does keep it in bounce. Resets to Nick Smith. Here's DeGenova now. DeGenova trying to find. Looks like Wiley on that play. Looked like Searles was off sides. Berkeley Prep now trying to get a counterattack opportunity. One back by Yaki. Here's Gavin Garlick now. Finding Yaki. Back to Smith. Here's Jackalow now. Jackalow looked like he was trying to find Searles. Falls back to Plummer. Here's Nessler. Nessler trying to find Wiley there, just unable to. Here's Berkeley Prep now with their own opportunity. Shot on frame, and what a goal from Berkeley Prep. Matthew Carroll, the midfielder, with the wonder strike. My goodness. Matthew Carroll. Well, he found that space. Stepped up into it. He scored a wonder goal right there. Fantastic strike from Carroll. So it looks like a possible sub getting ready here for Jesuit. So here's Caden Plummer now. Here's Smith. Trying to find Wiley now. Wiley trying to get through. It falls for Dante Searls. Dante Searls trying to get a strike block there. Now here's Matthew Carroll, the one that just scored for the Buccaneers. Falls to Judd. Judd trying to get back to Carroll, cleared out by Plummer. From a Berkeley Prep perspective, that was exactly the response that Buccaneers needed after giving up 2 early goals in the opening 10 minutes of the match. Matthew Carroll righting the ship for the Buccaneers, making it a 1-goal game now. Looked like Harrison Rainey was trying to draw a foul there. Unable to. Gavin Garlick collects. Passes it out to Plummer. Here's Nick Smith now. So that's Jackalow. Jackalow to DeGenova. DeGenova to Smith now. Smith trying to find Yaki. Will it fall for him? It does. He keeps it in bounce. Here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni Jackalow. Here's Nessler. Trying to keep it in. Ivoroni's going to be a goal kick. Oh, an eventful 15 minutes of this opening first half for really both teams. Opening up the scoring was Dante Searls, followed by Patrick Wiley just minutes later. But the Buccaneers have responded as Hamilton with a little cheeky play there. Here's Ivoroni now. Trying to find Wiley. Berkeley just trying to get it out here. Judd doing a good job applying pressure there against the Tigers. Here's Wiley now. Back to Nessler. Here's DeGenova. Trying to cross it into Wiley, collected by Hamilton. Hamilton may try to get a counterattack going here. He does. Here's Judd. Judd unable to keep it in bounce, and it'll be Jesuit throw-in. Here's DeGenova now. Here's Nick Smith. Caden Plummer. DeGenova. Back to Plummer. Right now, the Tigers just trying to find a run on that outside winger right now. They're looking at Searls. They're looking at Yaki on both sides, not being able to get those passing opportunities that Berkeley Prep was giving up earlier in the half. Feels like those pockets of space will open back up, though. This feels very much like Champions League match yesterday between Manchester United and Galatasaray, where the goals were just coming in abundance. Now here's Berkeley Prep now. Trying to keep it in bounce here. Ultimately collected by Jackalow. Now here's Plummer. Now here's Judd. Judd getting past a couple of Jesuit defenders. Ultimately called a foul by the referee. We got Harrison Rainey up top with Ali Tarhini. Looks like Carson Judd will be the one taking it here for the Buccaneers. So a lot of guys on the far post. Ends up passing it wide. As Carroll was trying to find a possible through ball maybe. Not the best designed set piece for the Buccaneers. So here's Sojanji. Not able to keep it. Now here's Ivoroni. Ivoroni opening up a lot of space. Getting past a lot of defenders as well. Looking for help now. Finds Clamp. Clamp looks like he was fouled and absolutely called by the referee. Good heads-up play there by Ivoroni to pull it back, find Clamp. Clamp winning that free kick. Right now, Dante Searls, DeGenova, and Clamp are on the ball at the moment. So it looks like a couple subs getting ready here for Jesuit. So it looks like Alejandro Vargas will be one of the substitutes. Either way, here's the free kick now. Looks like Clamp will be the one to take it. Crosses it in, actually shoots it right on frame, collected by Hamilton. Hamilton once again wants to get a counterattack going here quickly. Not going to be able to, as the Tigers did a good job getting back there. Cleared up field by Hamilton. Takes a heavy bounce here. A couple more bounces. Cleared out by Yaki. Kicked back up by Jackalow. Could have been a critical error there by Berkeley Prep. That header was going backwards. Almost fell right for Wiley. It's the same just happened for Jesuit. Looks like there was a foul committed against Jackalow, and it's called by the referee. So a possible substitution here for the Tigers. They're going to wait on that substitution as here's Jackalow now. Jackalow switching the field, trying to find Ivoroni. Ultimately will be a throw-in, and now substitutions will be made for Jesuit. Looks like DeGenova will be one of the substitutes coming off. So Searls and DeGenova will be coming off, as it will be Alejandro Vargas coming on and Nico Cubas coming on. It's two midfielders coming on here for the Tigers. Here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni doing a great job keeping it in bounce there. Still trying to find an outlet pass. Berkeley doing a good job so far. Beats two defenders. Can he beat three? Taking the shot. Hamilton spills it. Ultimately cleared out. Fantastic job for Dutch Ivoroni to get that shot on frame. Beating three defenders. So here's Brady Nessler now. Cubas to Jackalow. Jackalow to Yaki. Jesuit's going to pass it back to Nick Smith. Try to reset here. Berkeley Prep with a very high press. Will result in a Jesuit throw-in here. So here's Clamp. Clamp's going to switch it now to Jackalow. Jackalow switching the field all the way to Nessler. Nessler's going to try to keep it in. Unable to. It'll be a throw-in here for the Buccaneers. So this will be the first half water break. So what an exciting first half. Really for both fans. For our Tiger viewers, couldn't have started any better for Jesuit. Dante Searls opening up the scoring from beautiful assist by Patrick Wiley. And Dante Searls returning the favor, getting the assist with Patrick Wiley, scoring that second goal for the Tigers. But Berkeley Prep did a nice job responding with an absolute firecracker of a shot from Matthew Carroll. So adjustments will kind of be made here in this water break. Trying to see what they can do to correct certain mistakes that were made. I will say Berkeley Prep looks like they've definitely now settled into this match. They're doing better keeping their defensive shape. As for Jesuit, they just need to continue to do what they've done in this opening 25 minutes or so in this first half, especially the opening 10 minutes. The opening 10 minutes, you could see the sense of urgency to get an opening goal and continue to press on. So you just need to find that once again. Try to put more pressure on Berkeley Prep. And if you're Berkeley Prep, you're just once again trying to maintain possession a little bit better. While you are only down a goal, it was a wonder strike by Matthew Carroll, so you have to be weary of making sure that you maintain possession. You go with the game plan that you had coming into this match, and you don't want to kind of veer off that path. So I'm sure both coaches making sure to reiterate that game plan, make sure that they do the individual jobs and objectives and continue to move forward as a team. But 2-1 here at Corral Memorial Stadium. So we're about to get back underway. It'll be a throw-in here for the Buccaneers. As it falls here for the Tigers. Here's Smith. Here's Cubas. And now here's Clamp. A lot of space here on the left-hand side. It's Ivoroni. Ivoroni with that pace, trying to find Vargas. Looks like Hamilton's going to come out and collect. He will. Here's Clamp now. Clamp winning back possession. Here's Cubas. Evan Yaki calls for it. And here's Clamp. Clamp to Plummer now. Plummer looks like he was trying to possibly find Wiley there. One thing I will notice since the water break, it looks like Jesuit's kind of changed the formation a little bit, and it looks like they're now playing a back three when in possession. So Brady Nessler kind of moving into that wing back role. Good example of that would be Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool. Looks like kind of the role that Coach Sims is trying to get Nessler into when they're maintaining possession. And so it looks like the back three now is going to be Caden Plummer, Jackalow, and Smith. So here's Caden Plummer now. So here's Cubas. Here's Plummer. And this is the defensive shape that I was speaking about during the water break with Berkeley Prep. They're starting to do a better job compared to the opening 10 minutes or so. As here's Yaki. Still Yaki. Now here's Vargas. Still Vargas. It looks like he's trying to find an outlet pass. He goes to Clamp. Clamp all the way out now. Here's Nessler. Nessler looks like he's going to try to cross it in here. Wins a corner here for the Tigers. That's that role that I spoke about with Nessler in regards to the change of the formation since water break. He's now playing that Trent Alexander-Arnold role where he's going to be upfield a lot higher. So we have a couple substitutes coming on. Patrick Wiley and Nick Smith are coming off. Looks like Doman will be one of them coming on. And Dante Searls is back on the field for the Tigers. So it's going to be Dutch Ivoroni taking corner kick here. To the far post, trying to find Caden Plummer. Just unable to. It'll be a goal kick here for the Buccaneers. It's Charles Doman coming in for Nick Smith. He'll be playing that center back role that Smith was playing earlier here in the first half. So here's Berkeley Prep now. One back by Plummer. Plummer doing a great job there, winning back possession. As it falls all the way back for Jackalow. Jackalow's going to reset with Gavin Garlick. Cleared up field by Doman. Bounces a couple times. Here's Vargas now. Vargas has a couple outlet passes here. Berkeley Prep trying to get the numbers back. Here's Clamp. Clamp trying to find Ivoroni in that space. Ivoroni does a great job. Here's Ivoroni. Has Evan Yaki back. Here's Clamp. Clamp trying to find space. Trying to get that shot on frame here. Crosses it. But it goes behind the nets. So it'll be a goal kick here for the Buccaneers. So from Berkeley Prep perspective, they're going to try to get it into halftime, limiting the damage from a defensive side. But they also, once again, they're not connecting the passes that they need to in order to maintain possession. So they're just inviting more pressure into their defensive third, which Jesuit will gladly take. So here's an opportunity from Vargas from far out. It's a nice shot. Hamilton collected it. And that's that inviting the pressure. You're allowing Jesuit to get a lot of shots on frame. And it's plays like Hamilton just throwing away the possession there. That's going to cost the Buccaneers another goal. It's only really a matter of time. So here's Caden Plummer now. Still Plummer. Finds Jackalow. Jackalow clears up field. Headed back there, but collected by Evan Yaki. One back by Berkeley Prep. Then one back by Nessler. Cubas trying to find Alejandro Vargas there. It's a great job there by Berkeley Prep to clear it out because Alejandro Vargas was certainly in. But a foul committed by the Buccaneers. Looks like it'll be taken here by Cubas. So here's Clamp. Clamp looking for that outlet pass. He's going to find who else but Brady Nessler. My goodness. It's a good save by Hamilton. There's that Alexander Arnold roll. He'll have other opportunities in this game, certainly. Coach Sims sees those opportunities on that right side. That's why you've seen the adjustment made here since the water break. Nessler will certainly get more opportunities. So it looks like he's going to get a quick breather here. He's coming off. So it looks like Luke Rodgers will be the one coming on for Brady Nessler. So Rodgers may get the same opportunities that Nessler had. Allow him to push upfield, win in possession. Opportunities will present themselves. So it looks like they're so focused on Dante Searls or Ivoroni, the wingers, because of the threat that they pose. It'll allow the wingbacks to get more opportunities. As here's Yaki. Yaki trying to cross it in, and Berkeley Prep does just enough to clear it. They're going to try to get a counterattack of their own. Already collected there by Rodgers. He passes it all the way back to Plummer. And now Jesuit trying to get another opportunity here quick, as it's ultimately going to be called offsides. I believe it's going to be, I believe it may have been Yaki that was offsides on that play. So Hamilton will take it. Less than 10 minutes left in this half. 2-1, Dante Searls opening up the scoring for the Tigers, followed by Patrick Wiley. Matthew Carroll getting the goal for Berkeley Prep. Here's an opportunity trying to find Dutch, now unable to. As here's Clamp. Here's Evan Yaki. So it looks like a hard challenge there from Evan Yaki. Be a foul. It's been Larguier, the one fouled, but he looks like he's also going to be the one to take the free kick here. So once again, an interesting design here from Berkeley Prep, kind of all spread out. Ultimately, it's just going to be a goal kick for Gavin Garlick and the Tigers. So it looks like another substitution's possibly going to be made here. Evan Yaki comes off, and it looks like Wiley came back on. So it looks like that was the substitution made. It was pretty quick. So yeah, Patrick Wiley came on here for Evan Yaki. Here's Cubas now. Here's Plummer. Plummer to Cubas. Cubas. Now Gavin Garlick. Hasn't been a lot of injuries or anything like that, so injury time may not be really a factor. It may just be really the 6 minutes left here in first half. So it's a great ball. Trying to find Rodgers. Luke Rodgers. We spoke about it. And Luke Rodgers does his best Trent Alexander-Arnold impression. 3-1 Tigers. Well, for everybody watching, you could see what Coach Sims made adjustment-wise at water break. You started to see the right back, whether it's Nessler, whether it's Rodgers, start to step up higher into Berkeley's defensive third. And because Dante Searls and Dutch Ivoroni and Wiley, they're such a threat on that outside, they're more concerned about marking them than the right back itself. And Luke Rodgers takes full advantage. Beautiful goal. And the Tigers now lead 3-1. What a great job from Rodgers. So here's Cubas now. Berkeley Prep trying to get in swift response here as they did. They went down 2-0. But a foul committed there. That was Harrison Rainey. So here's Vargas. Vargas looks like he was fouled. We play on. Here's Cubas. Cubas trying to find Wiley. Good pass there to find Dante Searls. And they're going to call a foul on Dante Searls there. So Hamilton will take the free kick inside the 18-yard box there for the Buccaneers. Playing it up the field, cleared out by Plummer. Here's Searls now. Trying to find Vargas. Does Vargas have an opportunity? It's still Vargas. And Vargas puts it away. The captain steps up and puts it in the back of the net to make it 4-1 for your Jesuit Tigers. Well, the Buccaneers, poor opening 10 minutes to start the game and to close out this half, giving up 2 goals in the opening 10 and in the final 10 of this first half. And when you just invite pressure against Jesuit here at Corral Memorial Stadium, you're going to pay for it. The Buccaneers have done exactly that, giving up 2 goals in quick succession. So here's Caden Plummer now. Here's Clamp. Clamp to Plummer. Plummer looking to switch the field. Trying to find Vargas. Ooh, it looks like maybe a non-contact injury there. Hoping it's nothing serious. It looked like possibly twisted his knee. It looked awkward from the hip section. Not sure who's down for Berkeley Prep. Certainly was an awkward stumble, though. Referee just letting everyone know that he's stopping the watch, so will as well. He gets up. It's great news as it's number 10, Gavin Robertson. Glad he's all right, as that was definitely an awkward fall for sure. So it'll be a drop ball foul here. So we're back underway. 4-1 Jesuit. It's handled by Plummer there. Plummer to Rodgers. Rodgers trying to find Wiley, just unable to. It's going to be cleared all the way up. It's a difficult ball here for Plummer to handle. But look, he's doing a great job as he's trying to get the foul there. Referee finally called it. So great job by Plummer to really fight off left winger there for Berkeley Prep. It's cleared up by Gavin Garlick. So here's Ivoroni. Ivoroni now. Lots of space here on this right side. Cubas. Cubas finds that pocket of space I just mentioned. Rodgers trying to fill it. Wins it back. Does a great job here. Now just needs to get that outlet pass, and they're going to say ball just went over the line, so it's going to be a throw-in here for the Buccaneers. Berkeley Prep just clearing it all the way up. Fall for Jackalow. Here's Clamp now. Here's Doman. Now Clamp. Clamp trying to find Searls, ultimately going to be cleared out there by the Buccaneers. So most likely only a couple minutes left here in this first half. 4-1. Your Jesuit Tigers with a dominant display so far here tonight. And really excluding the wonder strike by Matthew Carroll. Tigers have done a great job from every single capacity here. As here's Cubas doing a great job keeping possession. Doman now to Ivoroni. Ivoroni beating 2 defenders. Can he beat a third? He does. He's going to cross it, and it thought it was going to be a corner there. It's ultimately going to be a goal kick. This will be taken by Shamar Hamilton. Hamilton takes it quickly. Here's Alan Reisel. Cleared only to Doman. Here is Cubas now. Back to Plummer. Plummer finds Cubas. Out wide now to Doman. Trying to find Dante Searls. There was Cubas, but Searls ultimately going to be called offsides. So this will be taken by Shamar Hamilton. It's kicked upfield. Headed away there by Cubas. Still bouncing around a little bit. Collected back by Cubas. Now to Keegan Clamp. Great job from Clamp. A lot of space on this right side. Caden Plummer steps up. Looking to switch the field now. There's a lot of space here. Alejandro Vargas can run into. It's ultimately going to be a corner. Great switch of the play there by Caden Plummer. As I believe it's going to be a foul called against Vargas. So ultimately will be actually a free kick instead of a corner for the Tigers. A free kick for the Buccaneers. Cleared upfield. As here's Doman. Here is Judd. Good few string of passes here by Berkeley Prep, but as soon as I say that, goes out of bounds, and it's throw in for Jesuit. Here's Berkeley Prep now winning back possession. Giving possession right back to the Tigers. It'll be a throw in here. Certainly the final few moments here of this first half. Referee looks at his watch. Will be another Jesuit throw in here. Referee still looking at his watch. And blows the whistle for the first half. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 4-1 over Berkeley Prep. Dante Searls opened up the goal scoring early, just 2 minutes into the game for the Tigers, followed by Patrick Wiley. Fantastic first half from the Tigers. Luke Rodgers was the third goal scorer, and Alejandro Vargas being the fourth. So we'll be back in a few minutes to break down what went well for the Tigers. How can Berkeley Prep really adjust? And what kind of response should the Tigers expect from the Buccaneers in the opening minutes of the second half? All that and more coming up in just a few minutes, where your Jesuit Tigers lead Berkeley Prep 4-1 at halftime. Welcome back here to Corral Memorial Stadium, where your Jesuit Tigers lead 4-1 after the first half. Tigers opening up the scoring with Dante Searls just really 2 minutes into the match, followed by Patrick Wiley. Then later on in that first half, adjustments were made after the first half water break, and it paid off with Luke Rodgers right back scoring the third goal, and then Alejandro Vargas scoring the fourth right near the end of the first half. For Berkeley Prep, it was Matthew Carroll with an absolute wonder strike after they went down 2-0 to the Tigers that scored their lone goal. And so it'll be interesting to see how Berkeley Prep comes out. They really couldn't control and maintain possession in that first half. And so I would think the first objective is making sure, all right, let's try to get a few passes strung along here and go from there. Simply kicking it upfield and hoping for a lucky bounce is not going to work in their favor, as here's an early opportunity, a great win back there from Wiley, as here's Evan Yaki. And blocked there. Berkeley Prep still trying to clear it. Patrick Wiley's doing a great job. A lot of pressure there against the Buccaneers. They just get it out, but once again, reset and reload is really the motto here tonight for the Tigers. So here's Doman switching the field now. It's Nick Smith. Still Nick Smith. So here's DeGenova. DeGenova now to Doman. So here's Cubas. Cubas trying to play it out wide there. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. So here's Jackalow now. Jackalow out wide to Smith. Here's DeGenova. DeGenova to Yaki. Yaki playing it in, trying to find Dante Searls. Shamar Hamilton's just going to let it bounce out. It'll be a Buccaneers goal kick. Quickly taken here by the Buccaneers, but there it is. That's the problem that Berkeley's been facing all the way from the entire first half now to the opening minutes of the second half. Now here's Ivoroni. Ivoroni now. Trying to find Wiley, just unable to. So once again, Tigers looking lively here to open up the second half versus Berkeley Prep, taking those extra minutes to get adjusted and figure out how they're going to impact this second half. 4-1. It's really about just getting back to the basics and maintaining the possession that you can, but easier said than done against the Tigers, as here's a cross deflected out by the Buccaneers. As it's already one back, here's DeGenova now. DeGenova switching the field to Smith. Smith going to switch the field right back, trying to find Evan Yaki there, unable to. Man, the Buccaneers just not able to really maintain possession more than just a few seconds. It's more impressive by Jesuit, just relentless pressure more than anything else. As Dante Searls was trying to break through there, unable to. Now here's Rainey, Harrison Rainey, dropping it back for Carroll. Carroll's trying to find Judd. It's going to be one back by Nick Smith. Nick Smith now. That was a tough foul that Carroll took there. So these are the small moments that Berkeley Prep need to take advantage of if they want to get back in this game. It's so hard to play against Jesuit at home that they have to earn those small wins. And in the first half, giving up 2 goals in the opening 10 minutes of the game, and in the final 10 minutes of the first half, be unacceptable from a Buccaneer perspective, as here is an opportunity that's ultimately blocked by Jackalow. Here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni, a lot of space on this right-hand side. Finding Nessler. Crossing it to Wiley. And it's going to fall back here in possession for Wiley. Should be a Jesuit throw. Nope, it's going to be a Buccaneers throw. Don't worry, Tiger fans. Patrick Wiley just tying his shoe there. No injury. So Doman will take the throw in here. Here's Evanyaki trying to find Ivoroni. Unable to, but it will be another Tiger throw in. Doman to take it again. Here's Wiley. Shot taken by Searls. Hits the crossbar. My goodness, what a shot. Shamar Hamilton will be taking a deep sigh of relief there. So here's a counterattack opportunity now for the Buccaneers. The first that they've had really of this half. It's handled beautifully by Michael Jackalow. Be a Buccaneers throw-in. So it actually looks like James Bono came in for Shamar Hamilton. So goalkeeper change must have happened at halftime for Berkeley Prep. James Bono in for the Buccaneers. Yaki was trying to find Ivoroni, unable to. Here's Doman now. Doing a great job there. Getting support from Yaki. Great work there from DeGenova. Great pass by DeGenova. Wiley has the pace. Can he beat the last defender? He's still got an opportunity here. Going to the back post. Just not able to finish it there. I believe that was Brady Nessler. Unlucky from the Tigers there, but another great opportunity. They will continue to present themselves over 30 minutes left in this half. If you're the Buccaneers, you can't afford to just sit back. You've got to try to maintain some kind of possession. If you're Jesuit, this is exactly how you want to start the second half. It can't work any better. When you have Jackalow, Doman, Smith all the way up at your 50-yard line, it means everything's going right for you in terms of possession and how you want to play your style of the game. Seeing it firsthand here. This is exactly the kind of confidence boost Tigers are going to want as they have to play tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be a quick turnaround for these players. They certainly have found their rhythm here this week. It started on Saturday, beating Jensen Beach here at home. So here's Ivoroni. Clamp now to Smith. Smith crossing it in. It's bouncing around a few times. Awkward bounce there. Ultimately, looks like Dutch Ivoroni won it. And it should be a free kick here, Will. And this is right outside the 18-yard box. This is maybe a yard or two right outside of it. So Berkeley Prep will really be glad that wasn't any closer. Could have potentially been a penalty. As a lot of players here on the ball. Dante Searls. Dante Searls actually walking away. Same with DeGenova. Looks like Cubas, Ivoroni, DeGenova. It looks like ultimately Ivoroni's going to be the one taking it. On the far post, he's got Dante Searls, Patrick Wiley, and Brady Nessler. He's got Evan Yaki along the 18-yard box. So Ivoroni going for a shot here. It sails just high. Had some good bend on it there for sure. So James Bono will be taking the sigh of relief. So he's already had a lot of action here in the opening 10 minutes of his second half debut. Header cleared out there by, I believe, DeGenova. So here's Jackalow now. Handled really well there by Nick Smith. Stoneman clears it up for Ivoroni. Ivoroni now. Ivoroni still acres of space here. What a find. It's Dante Searls just unable to keep it in bounds. What a pass. Ivoroni. It's that 3D vision that makes him such a dangerous player and why Berkeley Prep really were trying to keep a defender glued on him the entire first half. Those are reasons why when he finds those pockets of space and beats not only one, not two, but three defenders, can cause nothing but headaches for the coach. As DeGenova's going to play it back here for Doman. And now here is Cubas. Cubas trying to find, it looks like Nessler. But it will be a goal kick. Another nice pass there from Cubas, this time to Nessler. It is another goal kick here for James Bono. But Berkeley Prep, they just can't keep possession. Would love to have the possession percentage between both teams easily over 85% would be Jesuit. There have been moments where Berkeley Prep has strung along a few passes, but after that they immediately give it away. So here's Ivoroni now. Ivoroni crossing it in. Oh my goodness. What another great opportunity for the Tigers. As a Jesuit fan, this is exactly what you want to see going into tomorrow. Keep this momentum. Although they may not be cashing in those checks right now, it's still fantastic to see them creating opportunities, as those goals will eventually come. And as you've seen tonight, 4 goals, marking the highest goal scoring tally here so far in the season for the Tigers. So here's DeGenova. DeGenova out wide to Smith. Smith crossing it in, trying to find, I believe, either Ivoroni or Wiley. It's cleared upfield. Actually falls all the way back to Smith, so it'll be a Jesuit throw-in. Looks like substitutes getting ready here for Berkeley Prep. Deep throw-in taken by Smith. Cleared upfield by the Buccaneers. Takes a couple bounces. Goes all the way back. Jackalow should be handling it. He does. So here Doman now. Given away, but Berkeley Prep returns the favor by just giving the ball right back to Jesuit. Here DeGenova now. Doman trying to find Wiley. Great cutoff there from number 10 on Berkeley Prep. That was Gavin Robertson. Really nice job there because Patrick Wiley was in. Here's Evan Yaki now. Yaki trying to find Nessler. Man, Nessler's absolutely playing the Trent Alexander-Arnold role here, especially in the second half. All the way up field here. Another opportunity for the Tigers. I believe it's going to be a throw-in, not a corner. So Ivoroni was trying to find some space there, just unable to. Deep throw-in taken here. Berkeley just looking to clear it out, and there's that high press that we speak about with Jesuit. You can clear it out, but you're not going to maintain possession. They're just going to win it right back. That's Exhibit A right there. Here's DeGenova. Be a throw-in here for the Tigers. Foul committed by DeGenova according to center referee. So Chris Tunisia will be taking the free kick here for the Buccaneers. Matthew Carroll's going to have to try to keep it in bounds here. He doesn't really have an outlet pass. And because he didn't have an outlet pass, they lose possession. As here's Cubas now. Great work there by Nessler. Ultimately cleared once again by the Buccaneers. Feels like Jesuit's clamping down even harder in this second half in terms of not allowing the Buccaneers to even get out their defensive third. Versus in the first half, they had a couple moments at least. Right now, there's really none to speak of. It's a potential foul. Looks like we're going to play advantage. And ultimately, it'll be a throw-in for the Buccaneers. Looks like substitution's going to be made. So the goal scorer, Matthew Carroll, will be coming off for the Buccaneers. It's hard to see who's coming in. So Alfie Roush will be coming in, number 12 for the Buccaneers. Throw-in taken quickly once he got on the field. Now just a cross in, trying to collect it. But Berkeley not able to, is cleared by Nick Smith. There's Dante Searls now. And the Buccaneers will clear it to just allow a throw, and they didn't want a counterattack opportunity. Seeing Dante Searls' pace there. Be frightening to see as a defender, especially on a counterattack. So here's Nick Smith. Dante Searls now. Finding Yaki. There's a lot of space on this left-hand side. And Yaki finds it. Here's Ivoroni. Ivoroni going to take the space that he's given. Still Ivoroni. Passes it out wide now to Nessler. Nessler crossing in, trying to find, I believe, Wiley there on the far post. Berkeley Prep back on the counterattack here. And cleared. Wasn't really a clearance. I think they were trying to do a cross of some kind there. Berkeley Prep just unable to. It goes way over teammate's head, out of bounds. So Jesuit will continue to play on here. So here's Jackalow. Here's DeGenova now. Here's Yaki. Back to DeGenova. He's got Nick Smith out wide. Here is Evan Yaki now. This ball's kind of just bouncing up and down at the moment. Ultimately, Evan Yaki looked like he was fouled there. So it will be a free kick for the Tigers. So it looks like Nico Cubas will be the one taking it. However, Dutch Ivoroni is there, and so is Luke DeGenova. So taken quickly there, it's Dutch Ivoroni now. Dutch Ivoroni taking a dipping shot there. Handled actually very well by James Bono. It's not an easy strike to handle, especially when it bounces right in front of you. Those kind of bounces, anything could happen. As it'll be the second half water break. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 4-1, the same score from the first half. Dante Searls opened up the scoring for the Tigers, followed by Patrick Wiley. And then following just a few minutes after the water break during the first half, Luke Rodgers scoring the third, and Alejandro Vargas, the captain, scoring the fourth. Really dominant and steady, consistent performance here from the Tigers tonight. Can't be emphasized enough how well the Tigers are playing. Really looking like a well-oiled machine. It looks like all the momentum they took from that second half of the Champions League game against Carrollwood Day, they brought it right at the start of the whistle here tonight. Really great job individual performance-wise and as a team collectively. Really have done such great job here tonight. And really just barring the one wonder strike. Can't give enough credit to Matthew Carroll on Berkeley Prep. It was a heck of a strike. Certainly well outside the 18-yard box, probably about 25 yards out, being the goal for the Buccaneers. Other than that, the Buccaneers just haven't been able to even get into Jesuit's defensive third. So really impressive job there from the Tigers. It can't be emphasized enough how well they've done defensively. Yes, Berkeley can't connect the passes. They're having their passing woes. But that's all due to the way Jesuit is playing. The high press has worked tremendously, and it continues to pay off. So really the last 20 minutes or so of tonight's match about to get back underway here. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 4-1. As Caden Plummer has come in now for the Tigers. As it looks like Luke Rodgers came in as well. Alejandro Vargas is in. Those seem to be the only three changes. As DeGenova came off, Nick Smith and others. Let you know who that third player was. So here's Cubas now. Here's Vargas. It's a good crossing opportunity as Clamp gets it to Vargas. Clamp. And a backwards clearance. It was a backwards clearance by the Buccaneers, so it'll be a corner for the Tigers here. I certainly think either Clamp or Ivoroni will take this. Cross taken in, bouncing around a few times. Shot on frame from Patrick Wiley. Blocked, and then Clamp blocked again. Here's Rodgers. Vargas to Clamp. Here's Cubas. To Clamp. Back to Cubas. Here's Rodgers. Here's Clamp now. Clamp taking a strike, takes a bounce, and a deflection. I believe it's going to be kept in. It is. We get Searls. Sorry, that's Ivoroni. And here's Cubas. Oh, my goodness. Well, he wasn't that far off. Very close from Nico Cubas to make it 5-1. For the Tigers, James Bono will be taking a sigh of relief. Still 4-1 here. Your Jesuit Tigers lead. So here's Doman. There's Keegan Clamp. Clamp trying to find, I believe, Dante Searls. A little bit too far inside there. Good idea, though. Collected by James Bono. Kicked up field. Bounces once, then handled by Doman. Here's Judd now. Judd trying to find an outlet pass. Does find it. Here's a cross. Bounces once. And handled by the Tigers. So here's Caden Plummer now. Cubas out wide to Searls. Here's Cubas. Switching it wide to Doman. Here's Rodgers. Rodgers sees that pocket of space. Oh, my goodness, what a pass that would have been. Dante Searls would have been through on net. Possibly could have had his second of the evening. Now here's Doman. Doman trying to find a through ball to Wiley. Wiley playing it well. Had a feeling that the defenders were going to cut off that inside lane, so he ran on the outside. Ball's ultimately trailing to the outside. Almost got to it. Buccaneers had to clear it. So a Jesuit throw in here. So here's Clamp. Now this is Ivoroni. Ivoroni passes it off to Doman. Here's Cubas. Here's Ivoroni now. Plummer to Clamp. Here's Cubas. So through ball trying to find Dutch Ivoroni, just unable to. It will be collected by James Bono. Cleared up field. Looks like Dutch may be dealing with a cramp. Keep playing on, though. Here's Ivoroni now. Pass to Vargas. All the way out wide to Searls. Passing opportunity in the box. It's almost too Wiley would have had another opportunity for his second of the evening. As we approach closer to the final 10 minutes of tonight's match, where your Jesuit Tigers lead 4-1 here at Corral Memorial Stadium against Berkeley Prep. Scoring started off early. Started off with Dante Searls, followed by Patrick Wiley and Luke Rodgers. And Alejandro Vargas, the captain, capping it off with the fourth goal. So a shot from Vargas there, just wide. It's going to be a goal kick for the Buccaneers as Judd comes off. As Ashton Metcalf comes on. Melcalf, excuse me, comes on for the Buccaneers. Possession won back here by the Tigers. Here's Doman. To Rodgers, now Ivoroni. Here's Clamp. Here's Plummer now. All the way back to Nick Smith. So here's Doman. Cubas. Trying to find Rodgers on the far post there, unable to. Falls back down for Ivoroni. And the Buccaneers will look to keep possession, but Alejandro Vargas winning it back for the Tigers. Here's Rodgers now. Cubas trying to find Wiley there, unable to. It'll fall for Ivoroni, and Ivoroni just really trying to get past three defenders there as they were tugging on the jersey and everything. Here's Dante Searls now, and he's offsides. Yeah, Ivoroni has every right to complain to the referee. There was jersey tugs. There were shoulders. I mean, there was everything there. Three versus one, and no foul was given. So James Bono clears it upfield. If we looked at the possession stats, Jesuit has to be 90% or higher at this point with the way the second half has panned out for them. Now here's Luke Rodgers. Rodgers back to Doman. Doman now to Smith. Now to Plummer. Still Plummer. A lot of space here on the left-hand side. So they're trying to cross it out wide there. Able to keep it in bounds is Rodgers, I believe. He's crossing it in. He's trying to find, I believe, Clamp. Unable to. Here's Cubas now. Cubas, low-driven strike handled by James Bono. Kicked up field all the way back to Plummer. Plummer's just going to let it run out for a Tigers throw-in. Tigers in no rush to take this as Berkeley kind of drops off. So here's Clamp. Plummer clears it up field. So Jesuit looking to stop the Buccaneers from really doing anything here. If the Buccaneers aren't careful, it could be a counterattack opportunity, and we're going to see one here. Alejandro Vargas, oh, heavy touch. Berkeley bailed out there. As now they try to get an attack of their own. Once again, handled by Gavin Garlick. Really the first biggest action he's seen in the second half this evening. So here's Nico Cubas. Switching it all the way wide. Here's Searls. Searls cutting up field. So now it's looking like Berkeley's very tired here. Just when you don't maintain possession, you're just chasing to get possession back, can get exhausting. That's what it's now looking like. It's looking like the Buccaneers having heavy legs trying to push through here. As here is Ivoroni. Ivoroni cross. And just wide there, I believe it was Searls. Here's Rodgers. Still Rodgers. I believe going to be a goal kick. So a couple subs coming on here for the Tigers. It looks like Brady Nessler is one of them. Then maybe Evan Yaki is the second one. Not sure who's coming off. It looks like Dante Searls and Nick Smith are coming off. In the closing minutes here now, Berkeley's just trying to get really anything going. Just cleared out there by Gavin Garlick. So now here's Luke Rodgers. Cubas. Cubas trying to find, I believe, Nessler. It was Brady Nessler there. So I believe Ivoroni was one of the players subbed off. So here is Doman. Here's Evan Yaki. Here's Doman. Cubas. Potential cross here. Here's Alejandro Vargas for his second. He gets his brace. A brace from the captain. The Tigers put on 5 goals now against the Buccaneers. My goodness, what an evening for your Jesuit Tigers. What a performance from the captain, Alejandro Vargas. A brace here for him this evening. So here's Doman. Into the last 5 minutes here now of this match. Here's Caden Plummer. Here's Nessler. Bounces around a few times and ultimately cleared out by the Buccaneers, so it'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Here's Alejandro Vargas. One back there by Clamp. Left for Yaki. Yaki switching the field, trying to find Nessler. Can Nessler keep it in bounce? He can. So it looks like Landon Higgins will be coming on here for the Tigers. So a lot of players coming in here to get some playing time. As once again, it's a quick turnaround as they play tomorrow afternoon against South Sumter. It'll be a 4:30 p.m. game. Now here's a possible cross. Cleared out by Berkeley. Berkeley Prep trying to get an opportunity here. As handled well there. Gavin Garlick came out to collect it. Really outstanding performance here from the Tigers tonight. Can't be said enough of how well they've played, connecting the passes, allowing the possession to open up passing lanes and opportunities to score tonight. They've come plenty and often. As ball went out of bounds there, it's going to be a throw-in here for the Buccaneers. So we are in the final couple minutes here of this match. As this ball could stay in and just goes out of bounds. Be a goal kick for the Tigers. Gavin Garlick can take his time here. So we're in the final moments here. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 5-1 over Berkeley Prep. Dominant display from beginning to end. Gavin Garlick kicks it upfield here. Handled by Rodgers. Possible through ball to Nessler. And cleared out by the Buccaneers. Quickly taken by the Tigers. Here's Vargas. Here's Doman. Clamp to Vargas. Possible opportunity again here for the Tigers. Cross to the far post. Berkeley trying to handle it. That was an awkward ball there to handle for the goalkeeper. So the Tigers still have an opportunity. It's going to be a corner here. So what will certainly be the final action. In this match, referee taking a look at his watch. It's one final chance, one final goal scoring opportunity, and a set piece opportunity for the Tigers. This referee takes another look at his watch. Certainly may be the final play here. It's going to the far post. Alejandro Vargas trying to keep it in. Berkeley Prep tries to clear, but it won't matter. Your final score, 5-1. Your Jesuit Tigers. Dominant display on match day 2 of the Champions League group stage on Tuesday night. A repeat of the same, even better performance and even more dominant performance from the Tigers. Scoring opened up early, 2 minutes in from Dante Searls. Just a few minutes later, Patrick Wiley getting on the score sheet. After the water break in the first half, Luke Rodgers add to the total, make it 3. And then Jesuit's own captain, Alejandro Vargas, getting the 4th and 5th goal here tonight. Matthew Carroll with the goal for the Buccaneers. But from beginning to end, it was dominant from the Jesuit Tigers. Easily, possession stats would have been 90+ percentage. Just utter dominance. It's what we're becoming accustomed to here at Corral Memorial Stadium, just with how dominant the Tigers are at home. And they have another home game tomorrow afternoon against South Sumter at 4:30 p.m. That game will not be live streamed, so make sure to come out Friday afternoon, support your Tigers here at home. We'll be back on Tuesday evening for match day 3 of Champions League play. But as for tonight, your Tigers dominate from beginning to end, 5-1. Once again, Dante Searls opening up the scoring, followed by Patrick Wiley, Luke Rodgers, and the captain, Alejandro Vargas, getting the 4th and 5th goal. I'm Colin Rivera. Thanks for everybody that tuned in tonight. Once again, no live stream tomorrow afternoon against South Sumter. They will be playing here tomorrow afternoon at 4:30, though, so be sure to come out and support your Tigers. But we will be back on Tuesday evening for match day 3 of the Champions League group stage. Once again, I'm Colin Rivera. Your final score, Jesuit wins 5-1 over Berkeley Prep. Have a good night, everybody.